Hello, hello, hello. It is Moonshine Oracle with a full moon energy check-in for the water element. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Your chart, their chart, anybody's chart. Don't know. Don't give a rip. Your family, your co-workers, your ex, your ex's ex. Don't know, don't care. Disclaimers are in the description boxes because I will not be dealing with anybody's triggered unhealed bullshit. You got it good. Moving on. The past don't know how to stay the past because for the last year and a half, it's a very unrealistic sense of entitlement because you know each other, you have an ex in common. I don't know what this is. It's like the ex of the ex. Like y'all have an ex in common and stuff like that. And it's just like, because I know who this is in my case, and if this bitch don't get the fuck on, like I'm not playing. I didn't stay on the sidelines and wait for my ex to split from the love of his life. I replaced his bitch ass with money. See what I'm saying? I didn't go and get another man. I replaced it all with a career move. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Because I can hear, like I see an agent is like, yes, ma'am. If this is who I think it is, I still want to scratch your eyes out. Even if you've had a change of heart, I still want to scratch your eyes out. Because being energetically sassy, a bit on the sassafras side, that is not consequence free. No, you will get your ass beat. Man or woman over here. Yes, I fight men. Get over it. I can literally see you smirking. Do me a favor and keep righteous because I'm tired of you right now because this reading ain't about you. Oh, we're rolling my R's like my great grandmother. So ancestors are in the building, and I think a lot of it is somebody here just did a lot. Because either they abused their position or they had a relative with a position of power I don't get like state, feds. It's more local. That small town type of deal. They just happen to know who to talk to in the other branches, if you catch my drift. But, because you're jealous and envious of a person, that's not an excuse to have them put on a watch list. Because you're jealous and envious of a person, that doesn't give you the right to send a false report and have them investigated for prostitution, accused of drugs, and all that jazz. And I mean, it's just, sorry, ain't gonna fix that shit. It was a misunderstanding. No, it wasn't. It wasn't a misunderstanding when you fabricated the paperwork. It wasn't a misunderstanding when you submitted that report. It wasn't a misunderstanding then, so it's not a misunderstanding now. Because feds will watch you for years before they ever decide you're guilty or innocent. And you've got to be a really dumb son of a bitch to try to continue incriminating an innocent person, a person with an alibi, a person who comes from a good, wholesome, bad background. Because you do your research good and proper. They're actually from a very classy family. So it's just like, what the hell's wrong with you? It's like the backwoods trying to humble the upper tax brackets, if you will. And it's like, What the fuck's wrong with you? Because if you're anything like, take me for example. I have my dad's last name, but I was raised by my mother's side of the family. They were judging you according to your last name, but they didn't think to check who else and what else you're connected to. Because I tell people all the time, be careful who you mess with. You do not know what their connections are. Be careful who you mess with. You don't know the contents of the blood that runs through their veins and arteries. Because there's a physical component to that concept, and then there's the spiritual component to that concept. If you are like me, you're technically mixed, but you are very white passing. Very white passing. But that's the trick. That's the catch. Because a long time ago, I saw a video on the good old Clock app from the native side of TikTok. And it's just all jokes and good fun until he said, some of us were designed to infiltrate. Some of us were meant to be mixed. Some of us were meant to have the blood in our veins, but be of lighter complexion to infiltrate. And you know what the funny thing is he's not wrong. Because for years before that video, I jokingly called myself conveniently camouflaged. And a while back for fire signs, specifically the sign of Sagittarius, hearts are being weighed on a scale. And a month after, that channeling applied to all signs. So you either right or you wrong. There is no in between. And I'm going to tell you this here and now. If this truly is about beauty, you need to take that shit up with your parents. Your mama and your daddy. Let's hope they're both attractive in their own right. Let's hope so. Because if I see a picture of you, like say you're persecuting me and I see a picture of you and then I find a picture of your parents, it's going to make a lot of sense. I'd be insecure too. Because then there's always the talk, well, Charlie, that's not a nice thing to say. And what you did was not nice. What you did was not nice. The things you did because of what you felt you lacked. What you did to another, oh, hell no. What you did to another was not right, and you damn well know it. Because a lot of times, it's the principle of the matter. And if this is a relative that's doing this to you, guess what? Snippity, snip, snip, cut off. Because as I said in, was it Fire? The most toxic people I've ever met are extremely loud about family values. They know what they do is wrong. They know it. But they continue to do it anyway under the belief that, well, because we're family, we're supposed to forgive. Because we're family, we can do whatever. Because of family this, because of family that. And it's going to result in a big fat fuck you if you come after the right person enough. It's going to result in a really big fat go fuck yourself. It's going to result in a you can die tomorrow and I wouldn't shed a tear. And I dare and watch the person start crying Watch them start crying on cue. It is so predictable. But nothing, you stupid bitch. That's what it is. Somebody may very well pissed off a Scorpio or a Cancer. I'm not really getting a Pisces, but what I'm getting mainly is a Pisces that has been instigating a lot of fuck shit. Because when a Cancer and a Scorpio decide they are done with your ass, but baby, they are done with your ass. A Cancer will fight tooth and nail for the people, for the folks that they love, but when they're maxed out, they're maxed out. A Scorpio, my God, you do not get the same them twice. Even if they do find it within themselves to forgive you, it's access denied, because a snake is always going to be a snake, family or not. A snake is a snake, family or not. But when a Scorpio is done and they are sick of your shit, baby, you getting blocked everywhere. Every aspect of their life, they are blocking you. LinkedIn, Spotify, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Gmail, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Like, if they can find you, baby, they are blocking you. That's how, like, you got to be really, really, really bad to push a Scorpio placement that far. And God help you if you do it to a stellium, because I promise you, they are lethal with that shit. Unapologetically. But I think at this point, there's no sense in crying when you're the guilty party. There is no sense in crying when you are the guilty party. And what kills me is the person crying, they know they're the guilty party. If somebody has a history of lying for clout, the people looking into certain things, they see that. And it's like, okay, so anything this person says is going to be thrown right out the window. And somebody here could very well be from Louisiana, or they went to a witch in Louisiana. And with that, everyone have a good day.